Hello, good morning, and welcome to Newsfile. This is your most authoritative news analysis show. I'm Samson Ladi Ayenini. And this morning we will try to exercise the pessimism that many Ghanaians are beginning to exercise. Count your blessing, President Mahama says, and I add, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what his government has done. His lieutenants have started the counting, and we will interrogate the list of blessings and stop being a nation of pessimists, wearing red on Friday, preaching gloom and doom. Our shambolic World Cup outing and the bouts of disgrace, while the new sports minister, Parliament, and all are making moves to fix the mess. The BBC reports Brazilian authorities expect 1,000 asylum applications from Ghanaians by the end of the tournament. Some 190 have so far applied. Will they be sent back home at government's request? Ebola claims some 500 lives in the sub-region within 6 months, and it gets ECOWAS talking. First care in Ghana tests negative, but is a country ready to fight it? We'll get into the details of all of these matters, plus more, very shortly. You're welcome to Newsfile, coming to you live from the Multi-TV studios. This is your Joy News channel. It is live on Joy 99.7 FM, on Love 99.5 in Kumasi, and over a dozen affiliate stations across the country. If you are listening to us on the internet, this is myjoyonline.com, or you're watching at multitvworld/streams. The show is also available subsequently on the ABN television Sky Channel 260. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. This is your most authoritative news analysis show. I'm Samson Ladi Ayenini, and my guest will get together shortly, and we will get on the road with the issues that we are going to discuss. This show is brought to you by the kind sponsorship of Bank of Africa, as strong as a group and close as a partner. Errata Motors, that's the best vehicles at the best prices. Star Travel Policy from Star Assurance, and Star Assurance, that's your solid partner. Vital Mineral Water, that's your new experience mineral water. Also, MTN is proud to be associated with MTN as always. MTN, welcome to the new world. And ZipNet, that's your residential internet provider, simply reliable. Falcon Properties, own a property right now. My outfit is provided as always by Latida. And Latida invites you to call them on 02656509118 or 020-433-6444 for your orders, and they will be delivered to you wherever you are. Latida will give you the best of African prints that you can imagine, and at the very best of prices. Now, we are dealing with three major issues that have various angles to them. Particularly, we are looking at doing a checklist of government's blessings that we have been told about. You may have followed the Information Ministry, did a press conference at which it gave us a list of the things that the government has done over the period. And so for you pessimistic Ghanaians who have not seen or have not felt some of these things, the government's representation will be on the show and take us, down the road so that we can get to learn more about some of these things that have been done. So that may be you will just stop wearing red on Fridays. Yesterday was Red Friday, and if you thought it was going to be a failure, you got it wrong. there were quite a good number of people in town, in offices, who were wearing red and had various red items. And they tweeted and they put on Facebook, social media was awash with the color red. You would think that it was Valentine's Day. No, it wasn't. We will also talk about the committees that are being formed or commissions that are being set up to look into the GFA and all the expenditure that went into our outing in Brazil. So we'll look at all of that. We are told that now the committee, three-man committee that was set up, is being converted into a commission of inquiry. Why is that so? And what are the advantages, disadvantages, and whether it's the best way to go? Of course, we will go to Brazil again, where we are making the news headlines on the BBC, on Sky Television, on Al Jazeera, on the international wire. Ghana is making the news again, but for all the wrong reasons. We have some 150 or 90 of our citizens who went as tourists to Brazil to watch the World Cup, seeking asylum in Brazil. The Brazilian authorities have announced that about 200 have put in applications. They are also reported to be expecting that the number will rise to 1,000 by the end of the tournament. What's going on? What a shame. But what's there in Brazil that the people are so interested in? And finally, we will look at the Ebola scare. In Ghana, there was one test that was a scare, but the test proved negative. Even after double testing, it proved negative. So for now, we are sort of free of Ebola, so to speak, but the Ministry of Health is doing a lot of public awareness creation. We are also aware that the ECOWAS has taken up the matter, because within the sub-region alone, in just about 3 of the countries, there have been as many as 500 deaths, people killed by Ebola, and within only 6 months. That's serious. Welcome once again. On the issue of the World Cup and the investigations that are going to go in, I'll be sharing with you the views of lawyer Kwame Akufo. He has a very interesting approach to the matter, as well as the setting up of the committees. He will join us on this show to tell us his version. It's a very interesting, radical version way to look at the matter as well.